obviously second playoff win. Now you guys go play Osceola. I know you have some history with this team. You have some history with Osceola. Like, what's your guys' mindset going into this next round of the playoff, going against another team where there is a history of regular season, whatever you want to call it, chippiness there?
Yeah, and it's always been a battle, against those guys, and they do a really good job as an organization, as a coaching staff. Players are well prepared, so we're excited. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a battle. That team's been on a roll. About the same time that we started getting on our run, they went on their own run, and to me, it's been the two best teams over this last back half of the stretch, and so it'll be a fun game for us to match up.
And then Drew, JD, and Jordan all played in Boston last night. They come down here. When did you find out they were coming down here? Was that something that they asked to come play? Was it Boston sent them down?
They were going to play this game no matter what. And that's just kind of speaks to their resilience and their grit and the way that they're wired and the way that they're built and how much they care about this team and the guys in that locker room.
And then JD, I think we talked to you last. I think you guys just found out that he was going to be MVP, but we obviously didn't know yet. Like, what was it like to just be able to deliver that news to him, and then also just he's following that up with just another massive game here?
Yeah, I mean, it was really special. It was a special moment for him. He's been working a long time to get to this point, and he's taken a real commitment to himself to get better every day on both sides of the ball. And he's taken a real leadership role in our team, and really, I think you saw it tonight. We had a little struggle against the 2-3 for a little bit, and then JD comes in, settles us down, gets us where we need to be, and then makes the right play from there. And that, I said it in the locker room just now, but that's why he's the MVP. It's not just the numbers; it's his leadership, it's his ability to put guys in the right spots and understand, like we talked about the last time, having the answer for every problem that we see.
And you guys led by double digits for most of the game, and then they tied up at 76, and you guys outscored them by like 17 in the last few minutes. Like, has that just been something you guys have been able to see? Just you are able to withstand those kinds of runs. Like, what has allowed you guys?
Yeah, we've been in a bunch of different types of games throughout the year. Games where we've started off, down 15, down 20, down 15, 20 in the second half, and have come back and have always shown a resilience. We've had games where we've been up and teams are able to come back. They start making shots, and so I think just over the course of a season, we've really built that mindset that we just have to stick to the process of what got us there and what's going to get us there, and the guys really buy into that.
What did you see out of Jordan tonight?
The first thing I told him, he said we need him to rebound. He ended up with 11 of them, and so loved that. Loved him showing a little passion there at the end, showing some fight. Thought that was a really good job to welcome him to the team when he showed a little fight like that.
Banks got in some early foul trouble, and so you guys use Tristan as like your center, and Lois Brown's not a small dude. So
yeah.
What did you see from him? How creative did you guys have to get?
Yeah, no, we had come in with some backup plans for how we're going to do it. And Tristan did a great job. I would say all of our guys really battled. Kavion Pippen came in and gave us some stint right there. Haas was winded because he was playing so hard, and Banks told us he wasn't going to go home with any fouls left. So it was that's the type of game it was, and that's the type of resilience that we needed. And Tristan, I think, has sort of shown all year for us that he can come in and he can guard a bunch of different positions. He can be in switching. We can keep him in coverage, and we trust him to rebound. That's been really how he's made his impact.
And then down the stretch in like the last few minutes, you saw JD hit like a calm bucket in the middle. You saw Jordan get that inbound pass. You saw Miles get a contest, run the floor, get a dunk. There were a lot of like clutch moments in this game where Westchester was on the brink of a comeback. What about these guys allowed them to stay calm in those moments? Like, what about the preparation? Coaching staff in general allowed them to like stay calm in those moments and have those big moments.
Yeah, some of these guys have been in big games their whole lives and understand these different situations. And we can't hit all of the situations that are possible in a basketball game, but we try to hit a few that we teach here and there as we go along and try to get those situations in. And for the most part, we executed it. And at the end of the day, I thought that we did a great job of just contesting shots even late, making them take tough ones, and then, as you said, trying to fight with Moses, and that was kind of what ended up happening late. And then I thought we executed our quick inbounds and dealing with traps and all the stuff that we are used to.
And then just last one for me, just Miles Norris hasn't been with you guys that much. What have you seen as far as just an adjustment from him, and how much has he improved or got him more comfortable with
I don't know if it's improvement. I think it's getting comfortable with us, understanding our language, understanding the shots that we want him to take, and the standard that's required from him on the other end. And from now until then, he's just getting a lot more comfortable in that setting and with our concepts and our philosophies. And I thought he battled on both ends. And he's just shown a high level of shot making and athletic ability. And I think he's really bought into what we want from him on the defensive end.
Jordan Shackles really turned it on here in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Big game Tuesday night. big first half to give you guys the lead. Just
Yeah.
talk about his role in this team.
Yeah, we gave him the chain today. He could have given it to Hassan probably too, but yeah, I mean, I just think that Shaq is such a culture setter for us in terms of his toughness and his energy and his resilience. You know, he missed a lot of the last year with an injury, and early in the year had to sort of battle his way back and get into shape and get the rhythm. And you know, it's all been building sort of for this moment. So we've known that he was going to be ready for this, but I just love the energy that he brings and the intensity that he brings, and really he sets the tone.
You guys have made 43s in 2 playoff games. Is this the kind of offense you knew you guys were capable of all season?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. The thing that we talk about all the time is that you can't allow making or missing shots be the reason that you win games. And so we hope that our crashing and we hope that our ability to win the shot margin sort of takes care of it whenever, you know, the shots don't go in. But offense always looks better when they go in.